In this video, we will learn what are the different levels of a Facebook ads account and how to structure your account very efficiently so that you can generate maximum performance from your ad campaigns. So I will cover some theory about the ad account and then we will move into our ads account manager also, where I will show you the practical implementation of this. So first let's start with looking at the structure of any ad account. We can also call it as a campaign structure as well. So any ad account has three components. The first component is campaign. This is the section where you select the objective or the goal of your campaign, which can be brand awareness, traffic generation, lead generation, app installs, sales, or engagement. So these are the 6 objectives, and you can select any objective for your campaign. But just remember that you can select only one objective for one campaign. Now moving to the next level, which is called ad set. At an ad set level, what you do is you select the performance goal for your campaign. For example, if you have selected brand awareness as the objective in the first step, then here you can either select whether you want to show your ads to as many people as possible, or do you want to show your ads to people as many times as possible. So whether the reach should be high or frequency should be high. And there are more available options. So we will see this in detail when we go into the ads account. But coming back, at an ad set level, you can select your performance goal. You can select the budget of your campaign. You will select your target audience. For instance, what are the locations where you want to show your ad? Country, state, city, etc. The age group of your audience, gender, and even their interests. And another setting which you can do at an ad set level is placements. Where all in Meta ecosystem do you want to show your ads, like Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, stories, feeds, etc. So you have the control to select those settings as well. The last level is called ad, where you upload your ad creative, which can be an image, video, or a mix of images and videos, your ad copy, your call to action button, and you also submit your landing page details, the URL of your landing page where you want your users to land on. So these are the 3 levels of your ad creation: campaign, ad set, and ad. Now let's understand this in more detail. Like I told you, for any campaign, you can select only one goal. So for instance, for campaign 1, we have selected brand awareness as an objective. Now within any campaign, you can create multiple ad sets. Here for the example, I have shown you 2 ad sets, but you can even have 5, 10, or even 20 or more ad sets for any single campaign. Now why should we create multiple ad sets? It's very clear from this example. For this campaign brand awareness, I have created 2 ad sets. One is where I am targeting men who are in the age group of 31 to 50. And second ad set is where I am targeting women who are in the age group of 41 to 50. Why do I do this? Because I want to allocate separate budget for these 2 audience, and also my ad creatives will be different for men and women, right? And thirdly, when I want to see my reports later, I want to understand which audience did well. So that's why we have created 2 different ad sets in this ad campaign. And then as we can see, each ad set can have multiple creatives. So ad set 1, which is targeting men between the age group of 31 to 50, I have created 2 different creatives for them. Because for any campaign, it is very important to do A/B testing, test multiple creatives, see what is working well, and then based on that, decide your further actions. For example, for ad set 1, if I see that ad 1 or creative 1 is giving me better results, then I will continue with this creative and I will stop creative 2. So we understood for any campaign, we can create multiple ad sets and multiple ads within each ad set. Now later on, if I want to target even men who are in the age group of 20 to 30, then I can create one more ad set for this campaign. There is no limitation as such. You can add more ad sets later. You can add more ads later within each ad set. That's okay. So I hope you have got some clarity of how an ad structure works. Now let's understand in more detail what is the use of creating a better structure while analyzing your results and taking better decisions accordingly. So if we see the report here, for campaign 1, ad set 1 and creative 1, we are getting a CTR of 2% and we have 3 buyers. Okay. But for the same campaign and for same ad set, which is men between the age of 31 to 50, For ad 2, which is creative 2, we are getting a CTR of 5% and we have 10 buyers. So because you have created this structure properly, you can take a decision that very clearly ad 2 is working better for this ad set, and I can continue with creative 2 and stop running creative 1, right? Similarly, for ad set 2, which is women between the age group of 41 to 50, we can see that creative 3 is giving us a CTR of 3% and 5 buyers. However, creative 4 has given us a CTR of 6% and 14 buyers. So you can clearly decide that campaign 1, ad set 1 and ad 2 are giving you good results. So you will continue with this, and campaign 1, ad set 2 and ad 4 are giving you great results. So you can continue with these and you can stop the other two ads. And even within these two, if you have to decide later that how much budget allocation should I do between ad set 1 and ad set 2, then you can clearly decide that because ad set 2 is giving me more buyers and more CTR, then I can allocate more money to this segment, women in age band 41 to 50, and allocate slightly lesser budget to campaign 1 and ad set 1, which is men in the age group of 31 to 50. So this is how creating a proper structure to your Facebook ads campaign helps you in taking good decisions. Now just imagine if you had not created two different ad sets for men and women and created only one single ad set with these two target audience, and this was the structure of your campaign, then what would have happened is when you will see the reports later, then you have campaign 1, okay, ad set is only one, both men and women are in the same ad set, and these are the 4 different ads that you are running. From this, you will be able to know, okay, which ad is performing well for me. You will be able to take that decision, which is fine. But you don't know whether male audience or female audience is working well for you. Which one is giving you better CTR? Which one is giving you more buyers? Correct? So there are two issues here. One is you are showing the same creative to both men and women. And secondly, you don't know which one of them is working well. However, in the previous example, we clearly knew that the female audience is working really well for us, and we are able to allocate more budget to this audience and hence generate more sales from our campaign. So this is how giving a proper structure to your ad account really helps to generate maximum performance from your ad campaign. And hence I would suggest that before setting up any campaign, just think about the proper structure that you can have for your campaign and then only set up your campaign. So now that we have understood the concept, let's go to our ads manager account and learn this in practice. So we will learn how to create a new campaign and give a proper structure to a campaign. So let's click on create. Now this is the first stage where we have to select an objective for our campaign. So for this example, I am selecting awareness as the objective and now click on continue. So now we have reached to the campaign stage. If you can observe here on the top, there are 3 steps here. New awareness campaign. Then the next step is ad set. Then the next step is ad. So these are the 3 levels of this structure like we discussed. And right now, because this section is highlighted in blue, we are in the campaign stage. Next, we'll go to the ad set stage, and third is ad stage. Same thing you can observe here also on the left side. Correct? Campaign, ad set and ad. Now it is appearing as new awareness campaign. We can give any name to our campaign here. So for this example, we'll call it ad structure demo. Okay, so you can see here now the campaign name has changed. Now go down. We don't need to change any of these settings. These are good enough. Now we'll click on next. So we are done with the campaign level setting. Now we click on next and we'll move to the ad set stage. Can you observe this? Now this section is highlighted. So we are in the ad set stage now. Again, you can give a name to this ad set. So we'll call it ad set 1, men 31 to 50. Okay. And now this is what is appearing here also. Correct? Now come down. Now, like we discussed earlier, we have to select the performance goal in the ad set stage. So there are these multiple performance goal options available. You can choose any of these as per your requirement. I am going ahead with maximize reach of ads only. Then the next step, again, as we discussed, is to select our budget for the campaign. So I'm keeping it as is. Again, you can change it as per your requirement. The start date and end date for your campaign can be selected here. And the next step is audience selection. So like we discussed, for this example, we are going to target age group 31 to 50. And gender will be men. So we'll select men here. That's it. We are done for now. So for your campaigns, you can do all these settings as per your requirement. Now the last option is placements. Like I told you, you can control the placements as well, whether you want your ad to appear in all Meta properties or any selected properties like Instagram Reels, Stories, Facebook videos, etc. So I'm going ahead with the Advantage Plus placement option only, which is the default option. So we are done with the ad set level of settings. Now we'll move to the ad stage. So click on next. And as we can see, now this section is highlighted, which is the ad stage. So now we are in the last level of the campaign structure hierarchy. So again, we'll give this ad a name. We'll call it Creative 1. Go down. So like I told you, in this section, we'll submit our ad creative, our ad copy, call to action button, and the URL of our landing page. So there are a few options for the ad setup. If you click on this drop down, it says you can create a new ad or use your existing post also, which you might have posted on Facebook or Instagram, or use Creative Hub mockups. So in this example, we'll create a new ad. Now you have to select whether you want it to be a single image or video or a carousel, which is a combination of 2 or more scrollable images or videos or a collection. So we are going ahead with a single image or video for this example. Now in the next step, we have to select our ad creative. So what it says is select the media, text and destination for your ad. You can also customize your media for each placement. So we'll click on add media, add image. And here we'll be uploading the creative for this ad. So I'm selecting this option. Click on next. It will show you how your ad will appear on different placements like feeds, in-stream ads for videos, etc., stories, reels, and search results. This is fine. Click on done. And now you can see a demo here, how your ad will appear on different placements, Instagram feed, Facebook feed, Instagram profile feed, right? You can also see how it appears on Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, etc. So you can see a demo of your ad. However, we will do the other settings also. So you have selected the creative. Now we'll put a copy for our ad. So I'm just putting it as Learn Digital Marketing. Okay. Now we want a destination for our ad. So we'll select this option, add a destination. And again, we will scroll down. And I want the destination to be my website. So I'll select this option, send people to your website. And now I have to enter the website URL. Enter the website URL field for your ad. So I'm adding the URL of my website where I want people to land on. And like I told you, we also need to select our call to action button. So when I click on this drop down, as you can see, there are multiple call to action buttons, right? Send WhatsApp message, apply now, book now, etc. So for this example, again, I'm going with learn more as the option. And that's it. We are done. Our ad is also set up. Now we can simply click on publish. Now, as you can see here, our ad has been published. So we'll close this window and we'll go to the dashboard. Just scroll down. We'll find this ad. Our campaign is here and we have named it ad structure demo. So let's click on it. You can see inside ad set 1 has been created, which was men age group 31 to 50. And inside that ad set, we have one creative. Now what we can do is we can create an additional ad set within this campaign, which is woman age group 41 to 50, right? So let's click on create. Again, can you see this is the structure, campaign, ad set and ad. So our campaign stays ad structure demo only because within that campaign, we are creating a new ad set. So now it is asking for the name of the second ad set. So we'll call it ad set 2. Woman 41 to 50, and then we'll also give a name to the ad as well. So we'll call it creative 2. Click on continue. So can you observe here? Now we are in the ad set section and next we'll go in the ad section. We don't need to do any campaign level settings here because that was already done. Like I told you initially, There will be only one campaign. Within that campaign, there can be multiple ad sets, and within each ad set, there can be multiple ad creatives. So our campaign level setting is already done. Campaign was ad structure demo. Now we are in the ad set level. So we'll do the ad set level settings. We'll keep performance goal as same. We won't change anything here. Budget also stays same. But yes, if you want as per your requirement, you can change these settings. Start date, end date is fine. And now the audience level selection. So for this ad, as we had discussed, we'll select woman in the age group of 41 to 50. So we have done our ad set level of settings. Placement will remain as is. We are not changing anything. And now we can go to the ad level. So as you can see here on the left side, you can directly click on creative 2, right? Because here we have to submit a ad creative also. So click on creative 2. Now we'll scroll down and set up the creative for this ad. We'll keep these options only: create ad, single image and all. And here we'll add media. Click on add image. Now for this ad set, I am selecting again the same creative, and I will be testing whether this creative is working well for men or for women. So now we have selected this creative. Click on next. Done. Again we'll enter the ad copy. Click on add destination. We want to land people again on our website, and we'll mention the website URL. And also add the call to action button, which will be learn more only. So now this ad set and ad level settings are also done, and we can simply click on publish. So we can see here one ad set and one ad were published. We can close this and go to our campaign dashboard. Let's scroll down. We'll find our campaign here. So yes, this is the campaign ad structure demo, right? So again, you can see on top here, campaigns, ad sets and ads. These are the 3 levels of our ad campaign structure. We are at the campaign level right now. Okay. Obviously this campaign is not active right now. This was just for an example. So it is showing account error here. You can ignore this. But the point is you can view some results at a campaign level. So if we see the results for this ad structure demo, if you scroll on the right side, once your campaign is active, you can see what is the reach for your campaign, what is the frequency, what is the cost per result, right? What is the amount spent, how many impressions this campaign has achieved, and what are the link clicks and click-through rates like we discussed initially. But if I want to understand how my different ad sets have performed, like how the men audience have performed and how the female audience have performed, I won't be able to know this at this level, right? That's why you click on it and you go to the ad set level, right? Now here we can very clearly see ad set 1 is men 31 to 50, ad set 2 is woman 31 to 50. And you will be able to see all these results, right, at an ad set level. And that's why, like we discussed initially, it is very important to create a proper structure for your campaign. If you had not created these 2 different ad sets and you had created only one ad set and kept both men and women in the same ad set, you wouldn't know later whether your men audience is performing well or woman audience is performing well, right? So now I believe you understand the importance of creating a proper ad structure. Similarly, if you go into a specific ad set, like if you go into the woman 41 to 50 ad set, you will be able to see which creative is doing well. Now for this example, I didn't create multiple creatives within the ad sets, but I hope you understand the concept now. You can see for creative 2, what will be the reach, frequency, the CTRs and all. And if you add multiple creatives here, you will be able to see how each creative is performing. So that's why guys, giving a proper structure to your campaign is very, very critical, because it really helps us to analyze our performance later and take better decisions to optimize our campaign performance. So I hope you found this video useful. If yes, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.